Okay, so this is a weird video and it's gonna be weird no matter what because I am in a weird mood. And I want to say to begin with, when you bring up the idea of antinatalism, it's an idea that I've been toying with and I need to toy with it more. I need to read more into it. I need to get a better understanding of what it is. Um, I have to say that when you bring that idea up to other people, what happens is this kind of degradation of validity, of degradation of of poignance. Not poignance is not the word I wanted to say, but degradation of um, of principle. And that happens because they immediately think that antinatalism is wrong because it means the end of life. And I think you could get where I'm coming from with this, like the immediate reaction of somebody to say this is the end of life. For some reason, they feel this end of life in a very grand and very out of their own heads kind of situation, right? But if you think about what they understand or consider when it comes to the actual daily grindings of life, so say things like starvation and poverty and disease and cancer and things like that, they have this kind of not really understanding those things reaction to just basically the prolonging of life. And right away, that seems really off. They have this immediate reaction to basically the prolonging of life, but this kind of philosophical, if you may, or kind of removed understanding of the vagaries that can happen on the planet Earth, as opposed to maybe Western culture. So you end up in you end up in Western societies. You have a better life, better life. But antinatalism kind of strikes this chord that automatically makes you forget all that suffering in Africa and all that suffering in India and in Russia and in the Ukraine and in Iran and in Syria and Afghanistan. Like you just completely forget all those things once somebody brings up the idea of antinatalism. You just have this gut reaction of, well, I want to have my sperm and an egg, and I want to have the egg and the sperm make a baby because that's beautiful. Everything, but other people in the Middle East are like, they were the products of sperm and egg and all that stuff too, right? Like, I mean, but yeah, I found that, and I am not the definitive source of antinatalist theory, but I personally have found that. We just automatically feel disgust at the idea of antinatalism, but we don't pay attention to what life actually is for a lot of people, and for all people when it comes to antinatalism. Fuck climate change. I mean, life in itself is suffering. The Buddhists had a name for that. It's called dukkha. Life is suffering. So. I truly believe that that's what goes on. I don't know why that goes on, but it goes on. Anyway, have a good night. Bye.